Everyone, just want to do a video to explain about DBT, the effects it has on the service users, and also for family and friends and anyone connected to the person in DBT can actually understand it. So basically I just want to say how when you are in DBT it can be absolutely it's exhausting. You've got all this new knowledge, these skills that you're learning. You're building this new muscle in your brain, so it's full of like new skills and things like that. So eventually, over time, this new muscle in the brain will be just as ready as the old negative one. So that's where DBT then it becomes like a life choice. So it's like over the years I've built up on my muscle, my DBT muscle in my brain, I call it. I've built up on that now, and it's like I use skills quite a lot without having to think. But when I first started DBT, it was absolutely tiring, exhausting, loads of information and practicing all these new skills. And it's like, so you're fighting this old pathway because you want a life worth living. You don't want to be living in this negative zone. And that on its own is really tiring because you're like, the old pathway is just so easily ingrained there and it's been there for years. But then you're building this new pathway. So as you can imagine, building a house, it takes time, and each brick has got to be carefully placed, and you've got to really practice. And so when service users come out of DBT sessions, I remember feeling exhausted. I just and not just myself, other people I know have felt so overwhelmed because you're trying to learn new ways to live your life, and you've got to put a lot into it. And I don't think outsiders, not outsiders, that's the wrong word, I'm sorry, but I know from my personal experience, people would be, family members be quite invalidating. Why do you bother going there? Because you come out and you're sad, or you come out and you're this. And the reason is that this can happen, or I come out withdrawn and quite, is because you've learned new skills and you're trying your hardest to change your life for the better. And that in itself is just taking loads of energy out of you, practicing these skills. There is so many skills to practice, and the end goal is worth it. So it's just about being patient with the person who's doing DBT. It's about not taking anything personal, giving them that space, them that space, because it's not just in session. They've also got to practice, and I have got to practice these skills and master them for the rest of your life. And it does get easier, it does, really, honestly. But yeah, so as you can imagine, it is like any sort of therapy is tiring because it's a life change. And having a new job it's a life change, so it can all be very overwhelming. So as for family members, friends and colleagues, it's about just giving them that space but not taking it personally. So I am gonna do another video now for I suppose for anyone related to people in DBT, on ways you can help them, ways you can understand what's going on, and stuff like that, because as somebody who's like had friends in DBT, other therapies, like I've like had to like do my research and stuff like that to see how I can help that person, because it is a massive shift in a lot of relationships. So I will do another video now about how family members, friends and everything can help the service user. So hope this video helps, and yeah, I'll post another video as well. So right, love you all, guys. Bye.